Live from the district. 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 Live from the district.
Thanks for tuning in to another edition of Live from the District. Interesting stories from interesting people. Of course, I'm Easy Street, live and direct at Smoke and Mirrors, AC Hotel, Washington, D.C. Welcome to season 2, y'all. And you know how we do things. It's all about the district. It's all about the people that are making moves in our city. All about individuals who need to be on this set telling their story. And ladies and gentlemen, I've been wanting to interview this brother for a minute now, man. I'm not trying to pump him up. I'm not trying to juice him up. I'm not trying to gas him up. But this guy, I believe, is one of the most incredible up-and-coming individuals in our community in regards to comedy. I've been a fan of him on Instagram for a minute. Of course, he a Dallas Cowboy fan, but that's okay.
Oh, no.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Davy Ruffin in the building.
I appreciate it. That's the intro right there.
Hey, man, I've been wanting to get you on here for a minute, bro.
I appreciate you, bro. I've been waiting, man. It's time.
Hey, Sherelle, bro, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you feeling?
All right, season 2, you ready?
I'm ready. I'm excited to be here.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Glad to have you on the set.
Yeah, thank you.
So what y'all think about Smoke and Mirrors? It's kind of tight up here, right?
Listen
It's
to me.
nice. The weather sucks, but it's nice.
Yeah, it's definitely cold out there, but this setup right, this is perfect right here. You can't get it. I don't know how much too much better they asking for now.
Okay.
I like it.
So, Davey, let everybody know what part of the city you from, man.
Well, I'm from Ox Hill, Maryland. If y'all don't know, that's the borderline of DC. You can go across the street, you in DC. You come back across, you in
That's
Maryland.
Oxon Hill is southeast, bro.
Yeah, all my southeast people, they call it Ward 9, you know. But yeah, I grew up in Ox Hill, Maryland. You know, then I moved to the Southwest in Oak Park, probably like middle school. I lived everywhere, but I'm originally from Ox Hill, Maryland.
So how'd you get into comedy?
To be honest with you, I always was the class clown. You see what I'm saying? Like I get in trouble. I get suspended from school for joning on the principal and getting a little fights here and there just because I was joning. But
So you was the bad kid.
I was the bad kid. I'm not gonna lie. I tried to
You look
sugarcoat
like
it a
you was
little
the bad
bit.
kid.
I was, I was. I changed my life over, made some money out of it now, though.
So, I've heard a lot of people say that, hey, man, I was the class clown. I was getting in trouble in school, man. And then one day somebody came up to me and was like, yo, you got something special. Do you have a story like that?
I can't even lie to you. My story is complete opposite. So I was the class clown.
You going to jail?
Yeah.
You gonna be dead or locked up?
That was my bid right there. Look, you either gonna get locked up or you gonna go to jail or die, stuff like that. And my comedy career really came off. I had nothing else to like. It was either do this or it's nothing else to do. I'm working a dead end job, so I moved to South Carolina. I went to Everest because of the commercial. You remember the dude on the commercial? Man, what you doing?
College, right?
Yeah. It ain't no college for real. That damn upper high school. So I ended up going to Everest. So I went to Everest, finished there, graduated or whatever. Got my medical assistant certification.
Okay.
Ended up moving to South Carolina because my mother moved out there. She was working at Roper. She an anesthesiologist. So I ended up moving out there. But I had but before I even went to school, I caught a gun charge. So me not knowing you can't work in the hospital with a violent charge. So I done moved out there just thinking I'm the man. I got my certification. Boom. Went into Roper. Didn't get hired. Started going downhill. Started working at Sonic. Yeah, I ain't never skate, but I was at Sonic.
Bro, I like Sonic, man.
It's cool, but till you work there. I'm at Sonic. I'm at Arby's. And I'm at Cookout.
I'm like, are you at all my favorite restaurants? Arby's, beef and cheddar. Oh my God, you know how to make the beef and cheddar.
Come on, Slam. I'm
Oh
a
my
master
God.
disguise, man. Like I give you extra peppercorn, bacon, and all that. Look, we're gonna get on that later.
I'm glad they don't have a cookout in this area.
Listen to me. If they put one right here, I promise y'all,
Ooh,
everything else getting shut
I'm gonna
down.
hold you to that, bro.
Change
They gonna
my
get shut
life.
down. So I chose I was working so many jobs, and I had my son at 19. So it was to the point where, like, look, I was cracking jokes one day. I was looking at somebody on Instagram. I think it was DC Young Flower. It was one of the bigger names I was watching one day. I was like, man, they doing stuff I do all the time in the house. I might as well just start doing it because I never was on the internet that much. Like I never really knew how to work it. So when I seen that one day, I was like, man, I'm gonna just because I wanted to be a singer at first, y'all.
Can you sing?
No.
Sir.
Like.
Hit it up, Davey. Hold on. Hit it up, Davey.
Yeah. You heard it a little bit though. It cracked.
It was a little something. I heard it.
I learned the auto tune and all that. So I was like, man, I could be a singer. But then I was like, I just do the
What
comedy.
killed that dream?
Honestly, when I really started hearing real singers, like, all right, if this the up and coming competition, I'm definitely not. I'm not in the works.
Might not be for me.
Nah, I gotta switch over. So it was just like, man, let me get on the Instagram thing. I started rolling with that, and then my jokes just started hitting. So I just started rolling with it after that, and that was 2016, and I ain't looked back ever since.
So what was the joke? What was the video that you pulled out that everybody was like, oh, this guy is serious. He the next up and coming. I need to pay attention. I need to follow this guy.
And I'll never forget the first video I ever did that went viral when I told females they can't want a Southeast nigga with a ward off nigga attitude. Like, you ask a nigga in Southeast to take you to Roof Crest when you know the nigga taking you to Bojangles. Like, you stop. You asking your expectations is too high.
They ask for too much.
Look, you asking my friends for shit they ain't never seen. You see what I'm saying? That shit went extremely viral. Like, and it's back when, like, it wasn't really too many skits. Like, people was doing it, but ranting was my thing. That's how I really got on. Like, I just really just talk my shit. Like, I like to say what people don't want to say that or scared to say. I don't mind saying it. I don't care. Yeah, I don't care.
Who were some of your like comedic influences growing up? Did you?
My number one is Bernie Mac.
Ooh.
That's who I really.
One of the goats.
Yeah, that's where I base my. I'm not gonna say material off, but my delivery is more of a Bernie delivery. Straightforward. It is what it is. Martin, for sure.
Absolutely.
Cat Williams.
Yes.
Dave Chappelle was more. He the reason why I kind of felt like being funny was cool. The funny that I like. The skits and the going all out. Yeah. That's my type of funny. Yeah. So, yeah, that'd be my tops right there. Yeah, that's about just influence wise. And Eddie Murphy, obviously. You see what I'm saying? But Eddie a little before my time. Like, he a little raw. Like, but he Richard Pryor and
right.
I can't honestly say I watched Eddie stand up.
Man, you need to.
I watched him now.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
Growing up.
Matter of fact, Raw.
Right, you didn't grow up on.
That's my favorite one.
Yeah, exactly.
That all red suit. He went off. He went off.
That was in DC.
Red leather suit.
Yeah, I mean that's what made me watch it.
Hall, bro.
Yeah, they said that was one of his most sold out shows.
Right.
Yeah, so that's what.
One of the things, Davy, that I started watching your videos, and me and Bill, when I saw the Dallas videos.
Okay.
When I saw the Dallas videos. And I was like, yo, what is he doing? What is he doing? Talking about, 2001 to 0 to negatives.
The scores be crazy, right? That's
you coming out the tree, bro, man. I was sending these videos to everybody in my family, people in other parts of the country, and everybody was like, yo, who is this guy? So how did you come up with that idea?
All right, to be honest, right, when I first started doing the Dallas skits, it had to have been about 2018. I just wanted to be different. Like, that's my biggest goal I'm going to go as far as I can go with it. It was dudes doing little skits and little rants. Oh, I can't wait for the Redskins to do this and that. And I'm here. So I'm like, ain't nothing going to be bigger than a Dallas skit. And they know I'm from here. So it's like, but I'm going to have to go far, like go extreme with it. So shit, at first I was thinking about let me just jump out of somewhere in front of the screen. But I'm like, nah, that's not intense enough. Like, I need them to see me kirk out like
you crash out.
Yeah, no exact words. I need to let them know I'm willing to crash out about my boys. So I said, look, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna jump out the tree. So the first time I ever did it, it went nuts. So I'm like, oh, this might be the new wave. I don't really see too many people doing this.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna jump out the tree. And then I'm going to add a wild score. Like, it's impossible to happen. Like, 5,089 to -6. Like, and then it sounded wild when I was doing it. But I said, when the people hear this shit, they going to go retarded. Because what made him, when I thought about it, it was just a glance. It was just something like a instant thought. Like, all right, what can I say that's just unbelievable? 105 to 2 don't sound. It don't sound like 1,089. That sounds crazy. Like 1,089 to -3.
Yeah.
Does that not?
That's wild.
Yeah, that's crazy. So that's what made me think about just outside the box.
Right.
Something that'll separate me from everybody else. Like, yeah, we know he a Dallas fan, but he one of them Dallas fans. Like he willing to really. We love bruh. Like we gonna get him season tickets.
Right,
Just go ahead and give it to him. He gonna hold it down.
So now I see you in the DMs with the Diggs guy,
Yeah.
with the team and all of this. So like when you make these little videos, did somebody responded? Some folks have responded back to you.
I'm not gonna lie to you. They done responded back a couple times now. They mad at me right now. I'm gonna be honest. I'm sorry, fellas. I might have went too hard. They mad at me right now. They ain't been responding.
Players or the
lately.
team?
The organization.
What happened? Tell us a story.
I think they upset with me now because I win or lose. If we lose, I'm gonna go all out with the crying and I'm gonna just take it too far. I'm gonna talk
with the music and all that.
the day after day.
You ain't going out like that, are you?
And you know them. A lot of them I done met personally. Like I done met C.D. Lamb, Michael Parsons, Diggs, and all them off the strip of some dudes from here. That's they peoples. We done went to the game. I done met them. So I got up and close on them. I think a lot of them responded to me definitely a couple times, but now they mad at me because
Who is they?
I troll
Right.
the team. Trey mad at me. Micah mad at me.
What they say?
Vontae, Lil Turk, that's my boy. I don't know why Turk. I'm gonna call him when I leave.
What
'cause
they say to you?
They ain't responding. They just
not-
leaving me on scene. I usually get a like.
They left you on red.
They leave me on red.
No, because of the losses.
It's the L's.
It's the
Because when we take our wins, I get the hop. But when I get that little, hey Trey, what's going on? 0 picks, 4 missed tackles. Come on, bro. Leave the club alone. I need you to get active.
right.
Yeah, they mad at me right now, but I still love y'all, Trey. Y'all know y'all my favorite boys.
Okay,
man.
this is the last Dallas question. This is the last Dallas question. How did you become a fan
I was waiting.
We got
I
of
was
the
waiting.
Dallas Cowboys?
We need to know this.
Born and raised, DC or nothing.
Who hurt you?
Exactly. Who hurt you?
I never got my feelings hurt, but I think my father was hurt after they let Otmont go. So he kind of like, and when they let Doug go, it was kind of over. When they let Doug go, Pops was kind of like, then when Ott got out of there, I was born in 92.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all let all the good go by the time I was born.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I grew up, I used to go to my cousin's house a lot. His whole house is nothing but Dallas. I'm talking about his covers. Remember back in the day, they has the ones you stick on them, the plastic. Underneath the plastic was Dallas. Rugs, Dallas. Spoons, Dallas. Everything was Dallas. And it's like, me and my cousin, I played football growing up, so most of the time I spent was with him. My father was in the military, so he was in the army back and forth, and I spent a lot of time with my cousin. And I just how I became a Dallas fan, but...
Oh, so you was brainwashed.
Yeah.
Basically. Okay. You was brainwashed.
Basically.
He Jedi mind tricked you. That's what happened.
At a young
That's what I'm
age,
gonna go
you
with.
know what happens.
I know. I can see it.
He swooped me at a young age.
okay.
And then at the time, they had Deion and Emmett. How am I go against that?
Oh, okay.
They got Troy
Okay.
the boy, got Mikey and a wide receiver. I couldn't go against him at the time.
So how do you come up with your material? Like, what, like, is there any like real life stuff that goes on where you just?
That's exactly what you just said.
Really?
My material is really based off my life. Like most of my jokes, if you go scroll, it's all real life scenarios.
What's some crazy stuff that's happened to you?
How crazy you talking? I done
let's-
had a lot of crazy stuff happen to
crazy.
me.
Well, I see in the videos between you and your girl, going to these stores and the things that she want to do
See,
and the things that you
yeah.
don't want to do. And
I'm a cheap dude, but I'm not cheap at an aspect. Like it got to be worth it.
Cheap or frugal?
Yeah,
Sometimes, sometimes you
it
wanna
is
be
a
smart
difference.
with
It
your-
is
you wanna
a
be smart
difference.
with your money. Maybe you just want to be smart.
I'm
with
smart with it.
it. Okay.
I don't mind buying a Balenciaga bag, but it gotta be the ones that's never coming back out.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Like I don't mind buying Gucci's, but if they got a new pair in the same color, I don't need them. I'm that type of dude. Like I'm just
Okay. It has to make sense.
yeah. Like me, I'm the type dude. Like I got my wildest story is I went to jail on Christmas for stealing with money.
What? Wait,
tell us that story.
Yeah.
Hold
This
on.
how cheap a
Back
nigga
up,
is.
bro. Hold on. What happened?
This how cheap a nigga is, y'all. I'm gonna explain this to y'all. I'm at Tyson's Corner Mall, knowing I ain't got no business stealing out of there.
In Tyson's court, you really.
I just thought I was that nigga at the time. It's okay.
I'm gonna let you go ahead.
Mistakes
and tell
happen.
the story. I'm gonna let you. Go
I was
ahead.
there. I was there.
'Cause-
So I'm at Tyson's Corner Mall. I never forget it. I'm at Eddie Bauer. Eddie been ran out. Like Eddie wasn't even in style. Why the fuck am I in this stealing out of Eddie? Niggas was wearing North Face in Columbia. So at the time,
You just doing stuff just
it
to
was
do
shit.
And the Canada Goose.
Yeah, hear me. I wanted to be too different. So I'm in there, boom. I'm in Burleson. I probably got like $350 on me. But I got my son with me. I got my baby mother with me. So a nigga can't be skinny, but I'm skinny.
And you got the family with you?
You know I feel, oh my God. So I walk in Eddie Bauer. I remember like it was yesterday. I walk in Eddie Bauer. I already had an EB little fleece on underneath my jump. I just had the most sense. Thought I was gonna swap the fleece out, put another bubble underneath it. I had this shit planned out on the way to the mall. Like,
No, bruh, don't do it.
I'm like, I'm gonna get something for free out of this.
So this was premeditated.
Oh yeah, this was premeditated thievery going on. It definitely was. I walk in, I'm like, you know what? I'm here now. I'm gonna go all in. I see a cool yellow bubble jump too. I just bought a pair of Nike boots. I just know I'm about to ruin the streets with this bubble. It got the Eddie Bauer black letters going across the front and the back. Nigga, like what? And I just bought the H&M black jeans with the slits in them. This Christmas, y'all, with the black thermals underneath. I had it planned out, ready to go. Walk in, boom. I see the jacket. I'm like, damn. I don't see the workers around though, not knowing the secret shoppers in there. I ain't even get caught by the Eddie Bauer niggas. I get caught by a weird nigga with a plaid button up on. Just threw me off.
Lord.
So I throw the bubble on underneath. Boom. Now I'm smiling. Oh, I know I didn't win. It's on. Tag popped off the bitch. I got it zipping out. Boom. We walking through the other bubble on. But I knew it was something going on because it was too cool. Like, nigga, that was too cool. Like, it wasn't a hat suit at all. Like, where's the alarm that's usually on these jokes? You know the jokes you got fake pop off?
Right.
I just ripped the tag off this shit. I'm like, hi. It's on now, though. And nigga, as you gonna take it back off?
Yeah.
Right.
I walk out the store, boom, I buck the right. I know I'm gone. The smile, if y'all would have seen the smile on a nigga face, I just knew a nigga was gone. I'm heading straight to the car. I'm out. Nigga grabbed my arm. And when he grabbed me, I turned around so fast, it's like I was kind of like, he thought I was gonna run. I wasn't anybody to run. I was just scared as shit because I knew it was something wrong. Like, nigga don't know me. This before the Davy Ruffin days. I'm just old Patrick at the mall. You see what I'm saying? Nigga grabbed the arm. When he spent me, I'm like, damn. He was like, can't even tell me I stole. He just come with me. I'm like, what you mean? Then another dude, white dude, pulled the badge out with the it wasn't a police jump. What's the people that work in the mall?
Mall cop.
Loss prevention or loss prevention?
Yeah, loss prevention.
Man, look, whip that joint out. Now I'm just getting my lies together. I'm caught now. Now nigga just in his head. You got to think of it like an instant lie, cause you got your baby mother looking at you. Your son, he only 3. He looking at you. This nigga a thief. I'm damn. So when he pulled me in the back room, first thing I tell him, I'm like, look, bro, I'm gonna keep it honest with you now. I just thought I was gonna get away with it. He like, what you mean? I'm like, man, wasn't nobody in the store. Just tell me what y'all would do if you ain't see nobody. You know when you caught, you caught.
Right.
Like, and then what's bad about it, when they empty my pockets, they laughing me out. Cause the nigga whipping cash, I got cash on me. Nigga got like 5, 6 20s. The coat was $40.
Wow.
40.
It's usually 100 now. Come on now.
Dang.
I had to do it.
You know what?
I had to, but I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
I'm over
That's
you.
the last time I stole though. Cause I end up getting a year probation. Listen to me, VA don't play.
Oh, this is Virginia, of
Yeah,
course.
probably.
Commonwealth, you already know what
Tyson's
it is. At Tyson's,
I didn't know no better.
I can understand if he was at
I'm used to
Iverson
doing shit at
Mall.
Iverson.
Yeah, thank you. You was at Iverson Mall. I'm
You
like,
still out of there? They ain't gonna do my call your mother and shit. Come get this nigga.
Iverson, but
I go to VA. They
and
year
Tyson's out of
probation.
all places.
Knowing I should have went to one of them other malls.
You asked for that.
I should have.
You asked
I'm
for that.
thinking about Pentagon. I might could have broke it to the train. I be thinking about shit like that. Like, damn, I know. Back then, I could have made it at Pentagon.
Nah, you need to stay out of
Yeah,
there.
year probation. I'm banned from Tyson's. I still go.
oh, for real?
Yeah, I was banned from Tyson's forever after that. Like, you had to sign a ban sheet.
I never come back up in here and agree.
Yeah.
You agreed to that.
Yeah.
Just
I
know
agreed
that
to it.
They gonna see this
Damn.
and they gonna put your face right back
Listen
up.
to me. Don't worry about it, Tyson's. I done went online. Bye. Don't matter. I've been online. And I got my stores now. So I ain't even gonna walk around y'all mall. I got a couple stores. I only got specific stores. I'm in and out.
So now let's talk comedy, y'all.
Let's get it.
Obviously, you're gifted. I think you're one of the most talented individuals on the street right now.
I appreciate it.
That's going to be on the come up. I can't wait to see what God does with you next. But let's talk about your stand up career. You've been on stage and you've been out there on tour and doing these different shows here and there, man. How's that experience been for you?
Actually, I love it. I honestly just had a show last night with Red Grant. I opened for Red Grant at the Baltimore Comedy Factory.
Oh, well, Red's going to be coming on season 2 as well.
Okay, yeah, that's marvelous. That's big bro right there, man. That's one thing about Bray. Definitely look out. I've been doing stand-up comedy for about 8 years now. I don't think there's no way to perfect it, to be honest with you. It's just you get better and better. But I done had my trials and tribulations when it comes to the stand-up. I never been booed or nothing like that, but I done had my times where I thought I was gonna rock a crowd harder than it was supposed to get rocked in my earlier stages. Now it's kind of like second nature, but yeah, I've been doing about 8 years now, on and off. I went on tour with Red when he did his campaign tour when he was doing every city for the stand up. I just did all his Baltimore, DC shows for him, and I had my own tour. Probably I say 6 months ago. I did the whole coast. I did the Baltimore, Philly, DC, Maryland. I ain't gonna say a chitlin circuit, but a chitlin circuit, because you know I'm a D-list. I consider myself a D-list because I don't put myself up there without, because I don't really think there's too many levels to it. You got your big boys and you got your others. That's just what it is. But yeah, with my stand-up comedy though, like, I put myself up there with a lot of the big dogs that's coming up with me, because I done shared the stage with them, and I done held my own. I done rocked out. I done got my laughs. I done got my chuckles. I done got my pictures, and I got my love. I done also got my bad moments though.
Yeah, but you should think.
Okay, so I tell you what, let's talk good, let's talk bad, let's talk ugly.
Okay.
Okay, so let's talk about the good show that you did first. And where were you?
My last good show was last night. So
Okay.
with Red Grant, I opened for him. It was me, Zooman Miller, and Red. And another good show I had also did was MGM with Chico Bean 2 years ago. I had another good show. Well, I wouldn't say it was a good show. I'd say it was a great show. Okay. With me, DC Young Fly, D-Lay, a couple other big names, but that was my good ones.
So what defines a good show for you?
You get the fans what they want, not what you want, what they want. Sometimes you may go into a show thinking and you're supposed to have this type of delivery or these type of jokes, not knowing how the crowd gonna come. So sometimes some comedians go in with premeditated jokes, so it's hard for them to shake back because you already got your mind made up of what you won't say. You never got a chance to fill a crowd out. So
you got to be able to read the room.
You definitely, that's a must. That's a must.
Okay, so now the bad show.
My bad show, I'll never forget. It wasn't bad, but it was bad. I never got booed, but I had a show I had no laughs, couple laughs. It was my first show ever, December 27th.
You know the date and everything.
Yep, 2016, December 27, 2016, my first comedy show. I came out there thinking Joan and this shit was the way to go.
On the crowd?
Nah,
you was going on the crowd?
I'm Joan on the crowd, the promoter, the cameraman. I'm coming in, naive, thinking, oh yeah, I'm on some yo mama shit. Like I'm about to. When I say downhill, I got a couple, and it's downhill when the niggas you came with ain't even laughing. They back that up.
Crashed out.
They looking at me like nigga. Yeah, so that was my worst one.
Okay, so you know what? We got a couple of hot topics.
Let's get it.
That we would like to discuss with you. Some things that's going on in the the world today that people are talking about. And Sherelle has a couple of hot topics we want to go through.
Okay. Yeah. So how are you? What do you think about politics?
I'm not really into politics like that.
Okay.
No, I stay out their way.
Well, there was a narrative created during the election that black men didn't support Kamala Harris, right? So how much of that do you think was because she was a woman?
To be honest with you, I feel like a lot of that, like I said, I don't get into politics, but what people I've talked to, it happened before her. It was more Joe Biden, to be honest with you. Like, if she came up in a different camp, it would have been different. But her coming up under Biden, a lot of people seeing stuff he ain't do for people, and black people, not even just black people in general, go off the the eye, and Trump is the eye. He give you money, all this other stuff like that. So them people, they just going off of that. But I feel like Camilla got all the black people support.
Now, before we wrap up, we have to talk about this fitness thing, man. I just wanted to applaud you, man.
I appreciate
on the gram, just seeing you with the workout thing, man. Talk about how that whole thing started.
Me personally, I just needed a change, and the first change for me was gonna be health. Like, I'm like, man, if I need to get my mind right, but my body right too. And I want to look good. Like I'm one of them niggas. Like I'm trying to look sexy. Like all summer, no shirt. Like I'm trying to pop out. Like, and I'm at the age now. It's like I'm 32. So I like, do you want to be built like a young high school nigga, or do you want to be built like a college receiver? So it's like,
let me see you flex real quick.
Give me one time, a little something. So my thing though was, and it was more for me. I want to help if I can help the community. I might can't give them cash, but I can get them fit. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? I wanted that to be my get back. And I got a son. He about to be 13. About to be 14. I'm sorry, he's 13 now. He about to be in high school. I can't have my son thinking he could just gonna bully me around. Yeah. So I put on 25 pounds in 6 months, all muscle. Nice. I'm probably like 1.3% body fat. Last time I checked, it was 1.8% body fat. And that my fitness journey is just, my goal is 190, 185, 190. I'm at 170 right now, so 185.
So you trying to bulk up?
Yeah, I just got ripped first. I wanted to put all the muscle on. Now I put a little weight behind it, so you really going like, because now I just look like an action figure. I just look like something out of a little comic book. Now I want to look like a security guard.
That's gonna be food and definitely.
It ain't gonna be hard for me though.
So dieting,
my diet changed.
Yeah, are you on? You still eat fast food or?
No, I don't eat fast food at all. I don't.
See, Bill, you gonna have to Chick-fil-A. No more Chick-fil-A, Bill.
I don't eat Chick-fil-A. I don't eat McDonald's. I don't eat none of that. I haven't ate that for years though. But like really, just fast. I don't eat fast food. It got to be home cooked. I barely eat fried foods. Like I might eat a little. If it's fried, I don't want flour. Like you got just straight raw dog the chicken, just raw dog. Wow. Like go ahead, put it in that grease and make it. Yeah, no diddy. Throw that on in there. Yeah, like you got to get on heavy protein. Yeah, it got freaky just now. I'm sorry, y'all. It got freaky. It got extremely freaky. You got to be on heavy protein now. And protein, vitamins. Like I'm on maca root. I'm on a lot of MSM. Black seed oil. I don't lift weights.
How you gonna gain muscle without?
I gained 25, no weights.
Listen, that's crazy.
I do calisthenics.
Oh, do you?
So I'm really heavy in body weight. So like a lot of the dudes I know that lift weights in the weight room, they body later on down the line is gonna deteriorate.
Oh yeah.
Because you can't be 85 years old still bench pressing 340.
No, you can't.
But you still could be 85 years old pulling yourself up 50 times.
You know the best thing about physical fitness though, because a lot of people don't understand. They always think that it's mostly just physical, but there's like the mental aspect that comes along with it, because the discipline that goes into it. And that once you master that, it just follows into everything else into your life.
It helped me in life. Like that was my biggest thing. Was exactly what you said. I needed discipline. Like I had the skill, I got the moral, I got everything. I just needed that discipline. And working out puts you on a set schedule. Yep. Get your mind clear.
Yeah.
Like I tell anybody, if you think about nothing, going crash out, do whatever, go work out for a second. And I promise you, you're gonna have a change of heart.
And learning how to make better choices. So like when you want to eat that pizza, but you learn how to tell yourself, no, let me get this grilled chicken. Yeah.
That's me. Like I it's sad to say it like this, but everything I look at is how much protein and how many calories. And I'm a calorie baby.
So you reading the labels?
Yeah, I'm reading labels.
Okay, nothing wrong with that. So before we wrap up, I just want to just say this, man. When I saw the videos and you had all the brothers in there and the sisters working, I was like, yo, that was so sweet, because I believe in the time that we live in, and I think I reposted it or something like that. The time that we live in is like, for what we're about to experience as a people, I think our bodies and us health-wise is super duper important. Of course, the mental is important, but us being physically strong is going to catapult us into the future. And taking care of our bodies, and then seeing you guys out there working out like that, man, the thug tear came down. I was like, damn.
Nah, for real.
I wish I could. I could do pull-ups, but what's the thing when you guys go all the way?
Oh, the muscle up.
The muscle up. I can't do that for nothing, man. I'm gonna need you. I'm gonna need your help on the muscle up, bro.
So look, I do every Saturday. I do a community event, free for everybody, all shapes, all sizes, all ages. You can bring the kids. You can bring grandma. You can bring yourself. Okay, we do it every Saturday. I'm with a couple good men, couple fitness trainers, personal trainers. We can get you doing muscle ups in a week. We can have you doing 100 push-ups in 2 days. Like, it's a regimen to it, but it's nothing to it. So you come out there, you already got it on you. All you gotta do is come out there and come out and get right. I'm gonna get them right.
All right, y'all. Davy
right.
Ruffin, y'all give it up.
Yeah.
Davy Ruffin, season 2, live from the district, man. We out.
Live from the district. Live from the district.